Morning! You can tell that this is early morning because my face in the morning literally grows twice the size with how puffy my cheeks get and eyes get. I look like a proper squirrel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, intuitive and balanced. Intuitive eating has really made me a much happier person because I have been that person that has literally always been on a diet or restricting something. I used to be really chubby when I was younger, and then I lost a lot of weight, and then I gained weight, then I lost weight, then I gained weight. Fluctuating has been the story of my life. I'm just sensitive to food, and I can put it on very easily and I can lose it very easily, so that was kind of my vibe. But I used to have a really bad habit of making myself feel like sickeningly full, and then I'd get guilty about it, and then there was just a horrible cycle that kept occurring, and then I'd restrict myself, and then I'd feel deprived, and then I'd binge. So these things are so sensitive, and you really need to, I think the point is your body has a natural balance and you need to follow the natural balance. But because I was corrupting it with my head, with what I think I should eat, what I shouldn't eat, restricting, blah, 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 I just ruined my natural balance. So anyways, my goals over the last 2 months have been to just be eating intuitively, listening to my body, and it's changed the game. So in my books, intuitive eating is eating with your stomach and not with your head. My head will tell me I needed 2 pieces of toast, but my stomach will say I can only stomach 1 piece of toast. After 1 piece of toast, I'm full. So stop there. But it's also like some days I'll go without eating any carbs and just eating salads or proteins. And some days I need a bowl of pasta and I need toast. Some days your body just needs that extra energy. So listening to your body, and I only eat when I'm hungry. And I only eat what I'm feeling like. Your body, my body tells me, oh, what do I want? Do I want a salad? I'll go for a salad. So I think when you kind of give your body some room and space to get back into a natural balance, it will start telling you what it wants and needs. It's going to be a whole day full of that. Just have my water. I'm going to go take my vitamins. I'm going to have a coffee, which I know isn't the best, but it's Emma Chamberlain coffee. Story of my life, I have bad bangs. One of the things I love to do in the morning, just to stick my head outside into the air, even though I can't say it's fresh air, but just breathe the air and feel it on my face. I probably look so rank right now. So for breakfast, I made a delicious yogurt bowl with fruit. I used this Activia strawberry yogurt, just cut up a banana like so. Cut up some strawberries, wash them first because I'm a clean bitch. Chop, chop, choppy, whoppy doppy doppy. Then I put some more blueberries. How divine does that look? I'm getting hungry. Put some cinnamon on top. Very nice. Handful of nuts. Put a little dollop of peanut butter on top, and voila, that was my brekkie. Now for lunch, I've gone for a little Mediterranean-inspired bowl. We have some tomatoes, pepper, halloumi, falafel, avocado, asparagus, and spinach. Very nutritious. I started off by chopping up the halloumi and putting it in a pan, which I put way too much oil in, so I took some more oil out with a tissue. And I put my asparagus and halloumi in the same pan because I'm efficient like that. Let it roast up. In the meantime, I cut up some tomatoes. Tomato, potato. Cut them up very finely. And they were so good, these tomatoes. I swear it's the season. Go cop some tomatoes if you haven't. Like that. Chop, choppy, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. ASMR up in here. We got some cucumber getting chopped and some pepper getting chopped. I just love pepper. I swear it's also the season for pepper right now too.
I put the pepper in the pan with the asparagus and halloumi because, again, efficient clean. I love how good halloumi looks when it's getting cooked and burnt up. So satisfying. I washed my spinach because that shit is nasty. So washed it up, plated it, put my tomatoes on top, and then I just chopped up the falafels that I was using. I believe these were chickpea and sweet potato or something like that. Then I put my halloumi, my falafel, I layered it all really nice. I also chopped up an avocado that's in the corner. I then put my pepper, and I just made it really aesthetic, you know, like a poke bowl, but a salad, you know what I mean? Asparagus and a lovely dollop of hummus. I then drizzled a much lighter amount of olive oil on top. I sprinkled with pepper and some chia seeds, and oh my god, it was divine. Divine. Just want to say, I put a lot of effort into the salad, and it's totally paid off. It's so yummy. Are one of the best chocolates I've ever tried. Hello guys, so it is dinner time. I am starving. Really in the mood for a comforting, lovely bowl of pasta. I have some pancetta, I have asparagus. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do a little carbonara, but I'm gonna add the asparagus in because I'm not gonna make that much pasta. So the extra veggies are definitely gonna fill me up, which is great. Like nice little bit of pasta. And Friends, speaking of which, I have only just started watching Friends now. I can't believe it. I only ever watched like a couple of episodes here and there, but it's literally changed my life. It is such a good show, and now I totally get the hype. I'm gonna place you here. I totally get the hype. It is insane. And yeah, I'm just obsessed. So I'm gonna make my pasta, I'm gonna watch Friends, and it's gonna be a really cozy, lovely evening. Pancetta is in. And do not add any oil, okay? Because pancetta pork in general has a lot of fat and a lot of oil, so you really don't need to add any because it cooks in its own oil anyway. So I'm just gonna let that simmer up, baby. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the asparagus and cut them into small pieces similar to the size of the pancetta. Just like that. Done. I want to speak about a little revelation I've had recently. I mean, my first week being 21, and I've realized how much I love the grocery store. Like even today I went into Whole Foods to get some tomatoes, and I was just walking around all the aisles and just thinking, wow, like I can't wait to have a family one day and like buy all these fun things for my children, you know what I mean? And like always have the pantry full of like really yummy treats, and I don't know, the whole thing just like made me, and like making family dinner every day, I don't know. I was just getting all cozy, and I don't know, I just realized how comforting grocery stores are. And also like when I was younger, my mom would always drag me to the supermarket, and I would hate it, like I would dread it, but I would do it just to help her, you know? And like I slowly started to love it, and now that I'm a bit older, I don't know, I just find it so comforting, so crazy. Now it's time to put the asparagus in with the pancetta. I'm just gonna let this cook. All the asparagus is gonna absorb all the smoky, juicy flavor. I'm gonna wait for the pancetta to get really crispy, because that's how I love it. So I'm gonna put it down just a bit, down to 6, I'd say, and let it sizzle away. Meantime, I'm gonna make the eggy sauce, right? So I know this is a hideous bowl, but bear with. I'm going to crack 2 yolks, 1 egg white. So 1 normal egg. I don't know why I had to make that so complicated. And then 1 yolk. 1 yolk is going in. Oh no, I fucked it up. What did I do? I put in, oh no. I put in 1 egg white. Oh, fuck. What do I do here? Okay, real quick. Yolk is in. Don't do that. And I'm gonna put a ton of Parmesan. Really, you should be using pecorino, but Parmesan will do. And I would grate it myself, but I nobody got the time for that. Mix the eggs first, makes your life easier. And you wanna put in a ton of Parmesan. Okay, mix it all up. And then you have to put in a ton of pepper. In fact, well, it's not necessarily a fact, it hasn't been proven, but rumor has it that carbonara is named carbonara because of carbone, which means burnt, not burnt, but like in you know, like carbon, whatever. Because you put so much pepper in the pasta that it almost like makes it brown. That's how much pepper you're supposed to put. So, egg Parmesan mixture is ready. This pasta is all about tactic. I'm gonna put the pasta in. The pancetta is really getting super crispy. I'm gonna turn it down even more now because we can just let that simmer until the pasta is done. The pasta is in. Always salt your water, by the way, and unfortunately I'm using gluten-free pasta because that was the only spaghetti I had, and I honestly think gluten-free sucks. I love to yabber on, don't I? Always fun. I feel like I've been so quiet today that sometimes I just need to talk and get it out of me, otherwise I don't sleep well. What I need to invest in is one of those sort of tripods that puts the camera like that so you can have like a nice aerial view of my cooking. I'm gonna do that for my next what I eat in a day because I think it makes it far more aesthetic. Because it's hard when you don't have someone filming for you to try and get all the angles whilst actually having to film. You know, this YouTuber thing, it's way harder than I thought it would be, like in terms of all the filming. It's funny actually, like my first couple of YouTube videos were filmed on my iPhone. I thought I could get away with it, but I definitely think like having a camera not only makes the editing process a lot easier because it's just better quality in general, but it obviously is better for you guys because it's nicer to have good quality stuff to watch in it. And it smells too good. Smells too good. This is like totally my kind of comfort meal. I never have carbonara, but I was really feeling it today. So this pasta is all about timing because you're working with raw eggs. So the whole thing is you need to wait for the sort of bacon and the asparagus and pasta to cool down so that you can pour the egg in and it won't curdle. You know what I mean? Because it's supposed to kind of cook through to make it creamy, but not cook too much, otherwise it curdles. And going in here, a little bit of that water going in there. The camera did me so dirty, it just died on me. Anyways, I'm just stirring and coating the bacon and asparagus in. Okay, coating it like so. Now taking it off the heat, I'm gonna let it cool down ever so slightly. Okay guys, sorry. The quality is bad, but now what I'm gonna do, very important, that can go there. Pour in the egg whilst whisking. Mix it fast. Mix it good. Ooh, there we go, baby. This is what you want, see? The egg blends in with the water and it creates the perfect cream without curdling. Oh, divine. I'm gonna plate this up and then show you. I'm too proud. I actually nailed it. Last sprinkle of Parmesan. Divine. I'm very upset about my camera and I'm sorry about this horrendous lighting. Let me just turn it down a little bit. It's served. I'm gonna sit on the sofa like a slob, eat my pasta and watch Friends. I'm very content and happy right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got inspired and enjoyed this tasty, intuitive eating day. I'm gonna enjoy this. Maybe I'll have a tea, water, no late night snacks. I'm not a vibe anymore. I'm not about that life. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.